When shall we three meet again?
When the mayhem's done, when the battle's lost and won.
Where is the place? Out in the field.
Where to meet with Macbeth.
Fair is foul and foul is fair, hover through the fog and filthy air.
Who comes here?
I present the worthy Thane of the Mesa.
Where have you come from, worthy Thane?
From the Ice Pikes, great admin. The admin of Hypixel and the disloyal traitor of the Thane of the Nether began a treacherous battle against our people. We are at a loss of hope. That is, until Macbeth defeated the Thane of the Nether. Rebellious arm against arm, and the victory fell upon us.
Great joy! Go proclaim that he will be executed, and his former title will greet Macbeth.
Where hast thou been, sister?
Killing swine. Sister, where thou?
A drum! Macbeth doth come.
Peace! The charm's wound up.
So foul and fair a day I have not seen.
What are these? So wrinkled and wildly dressed. You should be women, and yet your beards forbid me to interpret that you are so.
Speak, if you can. What are you?
All hail Macbeth! Hail to thee, Thane of the Tiger!
All hail Macbeth. Hail to thee, Thane of the Nether.
All hail Macbeth, that shalt be admin hereafter.
You've greeted my friend with his current title and great predictions of noble having and royal hope, but you do not speak to me. If you can look into the seeds of time and say which grain will grow and which will not, then speak to me, who neither beg nor fear to your favors nor your hate.
Hail!
Hail!
Hail! Lesser than Macbeth, and greater.
Not so fortunate, yet much happier.
Thou shalt get kings, though thou be none. So all hail Macbeth and Banquo.
Wait, you've not told me everything. I know I am the Thane of Taiga due to my father's untimely death, but how of the Nether? The Thane of the Nether lives, and becoming the admin is far beyond beliefs. Tell me, where you got this strange intelligence? I command you, speak.
Macbeth, the king was happy to learn of your success. A stream of messengers brought news of your battles to the admin, so I am sent to give you thanks from our royal master. Although I do not have your reward on hand, he told me to call you the Thane of the Nether.
What? Can Herobrine speak the truth?
The Thane of the Nether lives. Why do you address me in borrowed titles?
The former Thane is still alive, but his capital treason has been proven, so he's lost his formal title and is held under the death sentence.
The Taiga and the Thane of the Nether, and the greatest is not far behind. Thank you for bringing me this news. Are you starting to believe your children might be admins?
If you trust them, it seems that you might become admin, not just Thane of the Nether. But it's strange. Often the agents of darkness win us over by telling us some bit of truth about the unimportant things, only to betray us with the worst consequences.
Think upon what has happened, and let's discuss it freely with each other when we have thought of its implications. Till then, enough.
Very gladly.
Worthy Banquo, Macbeth, I'm waiting for you. Whenever you're ready to go.
Pardon us, we were occupied with things forgotten. Kind sir, I will remember your efforts every day. Let's go to the king.
The rewards I have given you are like newly planted seeds, and I hope you work to grow into a great future.
And noble Banquo, know that you are just as deserving as Macbeth. Let me bring you close and hold you to my heart.
My sons, relatives, thanes, and all those who are most close to me, I have gathered you here today to hereby proclaim that the heir to the crown is my eldest son.
Malcolm. Because he is between the throne and I am going to have to either move above him or give up my hopes of kinship. My dearest love, I wanted to tell you this news so that you would not be ignorant of the greatness promised to us. Lay it to thy heart. Farewell. You are the Thane of the Taiga and the Nether, and you will be the admin just as you were promised. Yet I do fear your nature. You want to be powerful and ambitious, but you don't have the squalor required to truly go with it. Get yourself home so I can keep you on track and help you gain the crown that fate and magic both seem to want you to have. What are your tidings?
The admin comes here tonight.
You must be mad. Isn't my lord Macbeth with the admin? If what you say is true, your master would have sent word so I could prepare.
So please you, it is true. Our Thane is coming. One of my fellow servants sped ahead of him and was so out of breath he could barely tell me the message. I will have the other servants start preparing the home for the admin.
The messenger croaks the announcement of Duncan's fatal arrival to my castle. Come on, you spirits that aid thoughts of murder, remove my womanhood and fill me up from head to toe with terrible cruelty. The king must be taken care of. Allow me to manage everything tonight because the events of this night will bring us sole mastery and power for all our days and nights to come. He is almost finished with dinner.
When my drink is ready, strike the bell.
You have it all. The Thane of Taiga, the Thane of the End, and the admin, just as a witch is promised. And I feared that you used foul play to get it. But the witches also promised that your descendants would not be kings. If the witches do tell the truth, and what they told you was brilliantly true, then maybe their prophecies about my children are true as well.
Here's our guest of honor now. Banquo, tonight we will be having a ceremonial feast. I formally request that you will attend.
Great joy. If we had forgotten to invite him, our celebratory brunch would be incomplete.
Are you going riding this afternoon?
Aye, my good lord.
Will you be riding far?
The trip will take me from now until dinner, my lord. I'll be riding in the dark with Fleance for an hour or so after sunset.
Don't miss our feast.
I won't, my lady.
We have heard that the princes have gone to England or Ireland. They have not confessed to hiring servants who cruelly murder their father, but when my troops find them, we will get their confession. They've been telling strange lies to anyone who will listen, but we'll discuss that later. Hurry to your horse. I'll see you when you return tonight. If my position isn't safe, then being king is worthless. I'm deeply afraid of Banquo. He has a natural nobility about him that makes him a threat to me. I've given my eternal soul to Herobrine so that my sons can become kings, and they will. I've hired murderers to take care of Banquo and Fleance. Now I must go inform the murderers of their whereabouts. I bid you all a hearty welcome. I will mingle with all of you, playing the humble host, and soon we'll have a toast to the full table. There's blood on your face. Are they dead?
It is Banquo's blood. His throat is cut, my lord.
And what of Fleance?
Most royal sir, Fleance has escaped.
The young serpent that escaped will in time breed venom, but right now he has no fangs. Be gone now. I will talk to you again tomorrow. I'm sorry that I'm not entertaining my guest. Good digestion requires a good appetite, and good health requires both those things. To good appetite, good digestion, and good health. The nobility of Scotland all gathered under one roof. Only noble Banquo were here also. I hope I can scold him for rudeness.
His absence means only that he's broken his promise to attend.
Which one of you did this?
Did what, my lord?
You can't say I did it. Stop shaking your gory head at me.
Are you a man?
Yes, a brave one who dares look at something that would frighten Herobrine.
Oh, utter nonsense. This is a hallucination brought on by fear. This is like the floating dagger that you said led you to Duncan. Has your foolishness destroyed your manhood?
As sure as I'm standing here, I saw him. Don't be shocked with my behavior. I've had a condition since childhood, which I thought no longer affected me. Please don't speak with me. It will only make it worse. Just leave right away.
A kind good night to all.
What do you think about Macduff refusing to come, even when I command him? I've heard he went to England with Malcolm together with troops against me.
It is late. You lack the rest that sleep provides.
I will go see the Weird Sister tomorrow. They will tell me more because I am now determined to know the worst of what is to come. I have stretched too far in this river of blood. I have some plans in my head that I must act upon before I have a chance to think carefully about them. Yes, let's go to bed. My strange self-delusions just come from the inexperience of it all. We are still beginners when it comes to bad deeds.
Double, double, toil and trouble, fire burn and cauldron bubble.
Cool it with the baboon's blood, then the charm is firm and good.
By the pricking of my thumbs, something wicked this way comes. Open locks, whoever knocks.
I command you, by the demonic Herobrine you serve to answer my questions. I don't care how you get them, just give me answers.
Say if that's rather hear it from our mouse or from our masters.
Call them. Let me see them.
Come, high or low, thyself in office deathly show.
Bloody, bold, and resolute, laughed to scorn. The power of man, for none of woman born shall harm Macbeth. Ye lie metal proud and take no care, who chase, who fret, or where conspires are. Macbeth shall never vanquish me until great Spruce Wood to high Duncan hill shall come against him.
My always noble kinsman, welcome. Is Scotland as it has been?
Aye. What's the latest bad news?
Alas, poor country. Scotland is no longer our motherland, it is our grave, where the only people who smile are those who know nothing. Sighs, groans, and shrieks split the air, but no one pays attention. And when funeral bells ring, people no longer ask who died. As I was coming here to tell you the news, I heard rumors that many good men are armed and moving to fight Macbeth. I knew the rumors were true when I saw Macbeth's army on the move. We need your help. Your presence in Scotland would inspire more men and women to fight against Macbeth's tyranny. Every hour brings new bad news. Every minute gives birth to some new bad thing.
If it's for me, don't keep it for me. Tell me, quickly.
Your castle was ambushed, and your wife, children, and servants were savagely slaughtered. If I described their murders, it would kill you too, and add your body to this pile.
As wicked as I am, they were slaughtered not because of their own flaws, but because of mine. May they rest in heaven. Bring me face to face with the hero Brian of Scotland, so that he's within reach of my sword. If he escapes, may heaven forgive him as well.
It will be done.
I've watched her with you for 2 nights now, but I haven't seen any evidence of what you've described. When did you last see her walk?
Ever since the king went to war, her eyes would always remain open, but she is not there. She'd start to rub her hand, murmuring things like, "Out, damn spot." Then she'd wash her hands for at least 15 minutes. I wrote down what she said one night. The Thane of Pikes had a wife. Where is she now? Then she goes to bed.
Evil rumors have been circulating. Unnatural actions will lead to unnatural troubles, and those with guilty consciousness will confess their secrets to their pillows while they are asleep. If this is true, Lady Macbeth will need a holy priest, not a doctor. I will continue to watch for her, and God forgive us all.
Sprucewood. Ross, report that every soldier should hack off a branch and hold it in front of him. By doing this, we will make it difficult for Macbeth's spies to get an accurate count of the number of soldiers in our army to report back to him.
It will be done.
Hang our flags on the outer walls. You all keep shouting, "They're coming!" Our castle's strength is enough to laugh off their siege. What's that noise?
The queen is dead, my lord.
She would have died eventually. The news was bound to come at some point. Tomorrow, and tomorrow, and tomorrow. Creeps in this petty pace from day to day. Out, out, brief candle. Life's but a walking shadow. A poor player that struts and frets his hour upon the stage and then is heard no more. It is a tale told by an idiot, full of sound and fury, signifying nothing. You've come to tell me something else. What is it?
My gracious lord, while our guards were looking towards the spruce, the forest started moving.
You liar! You villain! My resolve is failing. The lies the witches told me only sounded like the truth. Don't worry until Sprucewood comes to Dunsinane. And now a wood is coming to Dunsinane. Tell the guards to arm themselves, and go fight. You were born from a woman. I smile at swords and laugh at any weapons held by a man born from a woman.
Turn whither and face me like a man.
You are the only one I've avoided. Go away. My soul is already stained too much by the blood of your murdered family. You are wasting your effort. Let thy blade fall on a vulnerable crest. I lead a charmed life, and can't be defeated by any one woman born.
Then you should despair. The Herobrine you serve can tell you that I was not born. I was cut out my mother's womb before she could deliver me, naturally.
They tricked me with their double meanings, raising my hopes only to destroy them. Banquo was right. I won't fight you.
Then surrender, coward, and live on as the amusement we all mock.
I will never surrender and kiss the ground in front of young Malcolm's feet. Though Spruce Wood did come to Dunsinane, and I'm facing a man not born of a woman, I will fight to the end. I'll raise my shield in front of my body. Now come and fight, Macduff, and damn the first one of us who cries, stop. Enough.
Hail King Malcolm! Look, here is Macbeth's cursed head. We are free of the tyrant. I see that you are surrounded by the kingdom's noblemen, and they are thinking what I'm saying. I asked them to cheer aloud with me. Hail, King of Scotland!